Hari Om, begin each day listening to the most auspicious sound in the universe. Yoga of True Renunciation of Action, Chapter 5, Shloka 19 and 20. Even here in this world, birth, everything is overcome by those whose minds rest in equality. Brahman is spotless indeed and equal. Therefore, they are established in Brahman.
Chapter 5, Shloka 19. Ihaiva dairjita sargo yesham samye sthitam manaha nirdosham hi samam brahma tasmat brahmani te sthitaha.
Resting in Brahman with steady intellect and undiluted, the knower of Brahman neither rejoices on obtaining what is pleasant nor grieves on obtaining what is unpleasant.
Chapter 5, Shloka 20. Na prahrishyet priyam prapya nodvijit prapya cha priyam sthira buddhirasam moodo brahmavid brahmani sthitah.
Chapter 5, Shloka 19 and 20. Mind is a flow of thoughts. Both good thoughts and the bad thoughts cause the thoughts to flow or cause agitation in the mind. When the thought flow stops, then the mind rests in evenness. As long as the ego is there, we will experience the relative existence as a limited ego center. This relative experience of imperfection can be ended to realize the infinite Godhead. Vedanta shows us how. This experience is not a post-mortem experience after death, but in this very lifetime, in this very body, one can live in consciousness of God after removing the delusion. How this can be made practical is the theme taught in the Gita. Lord Krishna strongly asserts that those whose mind rests in equality rest in Brahman, since Brahman is even and ever perfect. All changes can take place on a changeless substratum, like the waters of the river can only flow on a changeless river bed. Identifying with the changing body, mind and intellect, we are disturbed. As soon as one can shift his identification to Brahman, which is homogeneous and all-pervading, he will have contacted the divine and the eternal in himself. Then he rests in Brahman. He maintains his equanimity under all circumstances. Shloka 20. we have got a vivid picture of the man of perfection by Lord Krishna. Now we get more details. A man of perfection who has identified with the unchanging doesn't feel joy on receiving what is pleasant, nor grieve on receiving what is unpleasant. This doesn't mean that he becomes like a wooden doll. It only means that he discovers in himself, in his own wisdom, a balance and an equipoise which cannot be broken very easily. It clearly shows that the other circumstances cannot reach the domain where the man of wisdom rests and where the ego cannot reach. His intellect is steady. A steady intellect, free from all delusions, is the fit instrument for knowing Brahman. One who knows Brahman becomes Brahman. More in the next shloka, in the next video. To understand Gita, join Chinmaya Mission study group in your area. There are over 300 Chinmaya Mission centers in the world. Kindle Life is the first text prescribed in the scheme of study by Swami Chinmayananda himself. Watch Ranjot Kalra's videos on Kindle Life online. See this video clipping again and again till you can answer the following questions.